Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. So, alright, since is the month of October, more Halloween stuff, because that's what I do here, talk about spooky movies and whatever comes to mind, I guess. Alright then, so I'm continuing this little marathon I've been doing within my Halloween-a-thon, talking about the Final Destination movies, so let's just get into it, I guess. Might as well, I suppose. So for today's video, Final Destination 3. So, okay, finally reached this point of the franchise. And all in honesty, I kind of feel that this is where the franchise started to go downhill. No pun intended, because get it, roller coaster. Yeah, this is the one with the roller coaster, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not the worst movie I've seen. It's just rather meh. And what kind of ruins it is that it kind of feels over the top. Some of the death scenes just came off really, really, really over the top. Up to the point it kind of came off goofy, unintentionally, but still. I mean, I don't mind the death scenes in this franchise for being creative. I'll give it that. I'll give all the movies that. Quite a few of the death scenes are quite creative. I'll give the series that. Because there's so much you can do because it doesn't necessarily have to be just remaining in one area. It doesn't have to be just stayed in one specific area. You can do this kind of stuff literally anywhere and any time. You can get really creative, and that's what happened in these movies. They got really creative. I'll give it that. So okay, anyway, blah blah blah, yada yada, so on and so forth. So of course, as always, let's get into the story, shall we? Even though I feel like, what's the point really? Because we don't know how these movies is going to play out. Anyway, premonitions, a group of people, they got to prevent the deaths and whatnot because someone had a vision, of course. So yeah, there's this one character, this lady, and a group of teens, of course, and they escaped this fatal roller coaster crash. And there's a whole thing with them facing this bloody date with death, of course. So yeah, the Grim Reaper is going to still be a thing in this movie, of course. Oh, definitely. So yeah, it gets pretty wide in that way. So the film just centers around these group of individuals. So yeah, they may have to make sure that just gotta make sure they escape the Grim Reaper this time around. But will they actually do it? Yeah, it's just I guess a matter of question of time, really. How far can you escape the Grim Reaper up to the point where you can't do it? Is it inevitable and whatnot? Can you just? I know these characters would, of course, would attempt to, I guess, strategize because since some of these characters, like very specific characters, would, of course, see these visions, and if one character can do it, then that character can do it as well for whatever reason that story wants them to do it. So they will strategize as a way to kind of prevent it, of course. And but yeah, okay, they just have to find a way and just make sure that they can prevent the death. But again, like I was saying, like I was asking a moment ago, just how far, how long can they escape death before the Grim Reaper actually gets to them? So how far can they go? Honestly, I do think the tanning scene, the death scene, it has to be one of the dumbest, most idiotic death scenes in the entire franchise. It's so stupid. I mean, I know I just gave this franchise a compliment a moment about death scenes, but doesn't stop me from criticizing it because the tanning bed death scene it felt contrived. It felt so contrived. You mean some of these characters had to be really stupid just so these death scenes can work? That has to be one of the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen. I just when I saw that in the movie, I just sighed so goddamn hard. I'm like, that has to be so fucking stupid. That is so goddamn dumb. That in a lot of ways that kind of ruined it for me in a lot of ways because it was outright idiotic. I get that they're trying to escape the Grim Reaper, but you don't necessarily have to dumb down their intelligence just so we're gonna have a death scene. That's so fucking dumb. It felt over the top. It felt over the top. Like I said, that's how a lot of the parts, beats and pieces here felt like. Anyway, so yeah, it's not gonna be up to par with some of the other stuff I can actually like, I guess. But anyway, like I said, it's okay. If it felt nice, if I'm feeling, it's okay. I thought it was pretty okay. So there was that, I guess. And it's okay. I know they're trying to do also the whole 3D effect as well. So you kind of see that in some ways, the 3D effect, of course. So there's that, I reckon. Anyway, so there's that. I know they're trying to do like a daily ride kind of thing. Why it's not a great movie, it's not a perfect by any means. When it comes to, like, with the dialogue, I mean the dialogue is kind of bad. Some of the acting is okay, why the others aren't really. But especially when it comes to the first Final Destination movie, I mean, the Final Destination was decent enough and was effective enough, but you got a decent idea done, of course. And then for the second movie trying to get more bolder, more crazier. While it had its flaws, but it's good enough. And like I said, the second movie is probably my favorite of the sequels. But yeah, and I guess in some ways, I guess I can appreciate the fact that Final Destination 3 was attempting to be just as big and just as bold as it was gorier and whatnot. So there's some effort. It's trying to ump the antics in some ways, I, ca- which I can appreciate, of course. It's trying to be bigger and bolder than the other two. So, okay, I get it, but it's just some of the execution needed some work, so I'm saying. I mean, okay, this movie could have been a hell of a lot worse, but still, could have been a hell of a lot better too. Anyway, I'll give this film an overall rating of a 5.8 out of 10. It's a 5.8 out of 10. And as always, thanks for watching and take care. See ya. Oh, yeah.